Hi, this is Brenda Renee with Mystical Empress. Today I'd like to share some of the magical items that I've been collecting over the years, and I'd like to tell you about the background on these things. I was adopted when I was a little girl, and I wasn't raised around anyone spiritual, metaphysical, magical, none of that. But I was always magically attracted to those things. I can remember when I was a little girl, this is crazy, but my dog caught a mole, and for whatever reason, I knew I needed to skin that mole and save that pelt. And my little friends thought that I was crazy, and it does sound kind of crazy looking back on it. But as the years wore on, I always knew that these natural objects, animal parts, leaves, plants, items from nature, I knew they had some kind of significance. And as I grew older, I learned the symbolic meanings of things. And I always just kind of naturally understood that with these items, they carry magical intentions with your work. So I've collected a lot of different things. So one of the most magical things you can work with is plant material. And it's easy to collect. You can grow your own herbs. You can collect them anywhere you go. Here's a few samples of my dried herbs. Patchouli for money. Bay leaves. One of my clients brought these to me from San Francisco. And the bay leaf is good to write your wishes on and burn them so they can come true. Iris, the Greek goddess Iris of the rainbow. And Iris energy is healing with color in particular. And then lavender, this is the Spanish variety. And lavender is good to promote sleep. It's also good for protection. And it can be used in love intentions. The orchid root, orchid's one of my favorite flowers, and I collect the dead roots. And orchid roots are for love. You can add herbal blends that come in oils also. Now let's talk about some of the animal parts that have crossed my path along the way. This elk bone, elks represent nobility and strength and stride in the pace of your life, a natural stride. A few days ago, Spirit left or put me in the place to line up with this rabbit's foot. Now, rabbit's feet have long been known as amulets of good luck. And we've had a lot of rabbit babies being born in our backyard this summer. So this made sense to me. Eggshells from birds that have nested around me. Eggshells, eggs represent fertility and new birth, creativity also. Snake skins are wonderful to have on hand for new beginnings and major changes. So if you wanted to start a brand new path in your life, if you were making a powerful intention for change, snake skin is very applicable. Bird feathers. They're probably one of the most common things you can find. And this morning my neighbor brought this woodpecker feather. And woodpeckers represent a new rhythm in your life. We have the parrot feather. And the parrots, see all the colors. This is for color healing. We've got turkey, we've got vulture, we've got owl. These feathers can be attached to healing wands. Herbs can be attached, placed inside magic wands, like I've done with these. Open this so I can show you. I put herbal concoctions dried herbal concoctions inside my wands that I sell because it carries the intention of that plant, the blend of them that I put in these wands. Now, all of these items can be used in ceremony, in prayer, in spell work. but it's just something, they have a magical quality, a symbolic quality about them. And once you realize what the symbolism is, then you just work with it in whatever your intention is. You can call this shamanic, you can call it witchcraft, you can call it voodoo or hoodoo, whatever it is you want to label it. It's just something that I've always done naturally, and the only explanation I can come up with, I found out that my maternal grandmother was born on a reservation, so I have Cherokee ancestry in my background, and I know that I've had many past lives as priestesses, as witches, shamans, all of these things. So this stuff comes natural. But you can also take advantage of what nature provides you as gifts. Thank you for joining Mystical Empress. Go check out our site, www.mysticalempress.com. Thank you for joining us.